Hello everyone, welcome back to Trev Dog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game Subsistence, and we are now in Season 2, Episode 124. Well, I've decided I need to strengthen this base a bit. Some of the roof levels that got attacked and completely destroyed a few episodes ago, not far from the wind turbines there, I really need to have them fixed. It's just really... And I lost wind turbines. I just realised. I was looking at them going, hang on, but they destroyed like multiple wind turbines. I had 9. And now I'm down to just 4. Holy dooly, they did a massive amount of damage. I just repaired the ceilings, not realising that. Oh man. Oh man. So my power, probably still not going to be affected much during the day, but they were always contributing. So we can't have that happen again. That was a disaster, really. So we need to concentrate on making more alloy sheets so we can harden, I guess. Whereas alloy sheets, they only use 10 mass, so I can make almost 10 at a time, but they're going to chew through a lot of scrap as well. But we've got no choice. So, oh dear. Okay, so we need 40 of the iron fragments and 20 of the zinc fragments. So let's just do that. I mean, that doesn't really make that many. Jeez. Every ceiling needs 3, so our power's up a little bit. So there's 10 firing away. I did pick up a fair bit of the iron ore from out of the mining drills there just before. So I'll let them keep going. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just keep the 4, move them around a little bit further away from the front there now that they've been attacked in the past. So there's a few things that we need to do, and I guess really we need to be making a few more solar panels and put them on the roof. So these hunters have been so annoying. I didn't realise I'd lost 5 wind turbines. What a pain. I think I find it a little bit hard to understand how they can do that. Like when he came down, and I don't even know if it's the same hunter, but when he came down, like, he had grenades and stuff, and I'm going, dudes, how can he have grenades when he's only just started the game? Like, obviously the AI gets a bit of an advantage, I suppose, to make it a little bit more interesting, but yeah, and I guess, well, I can't do much about the chickens, can I? Like, the chickens have to be here because they've got to be on land somewhere. I just realised I might just make sure these are well and truly fed and whatnot. And the beauty of the chickens are, of course, they keep giving you the fertilizer which you need to grow your crops, so yeah. So where are they? 50. Okay, so probably 2 tomatoes each. 2 tomatoes. So a total of 4 tomatoes. That'll leave me with 10. So I'll have to probably go through and seriously consider, does that bring it up to 90? That's pretty good. Seriously consider looking at getting a few more tomatoes from the garden bed, I suppose. I wish there was a turret system or something that it could be used to fire back, kind of thing. That would be handy. How are my crops going? Do I need to do much? I need to do a lot. Damn it, damn it, damn it. There's always something to do, I can tell you now. It's almost quicker just to go... just put 2 lots of water in twice. So that one... Oh my goodness. Oh, I guess because I was down in the caves, that probably makes sense. I think that one needs it too, yeah. Wow. Wow. Jeez. That's a lot. I haven't done all the fertilizer with these yet, so that one's okay. That one needs a touch up. That one needs a lot. That one needs a little bit. Wow. Alright, well they're all back up to scratch now, which is handy. Alright, and log fire. Gee, that goes down quick. Thought, oh, I might as well use my... Things moved around there a bit. I got a fair bit of ash, which isn't so bad. Alright, so did this thing do all the... It did. Alright, so it uses 3 every time. So if I take out... Leave 3, but take that with me, I can do most of the front, I guess. This is what they attacked. So maybe do an R upgrade. There's one. In hindsight, well, no, I didn't actually repair these, did I? Actually put them down as new, so I kind of didn't have much choice there. I seriously need to, see, all that's done is, oh man, I really need to upgrade 10. I think it's 5 along the front and 5 along this side. All I'm thinking is that every episode, since I've enabled hunters, they've appeared. That's kind of my thinking. Hang on. Put the new hammer back there. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot. Oh, the pedals are down to 20. Damn it. Excuse me. How's my ATV this morning? Yep, she's all over the place, as usual. Or should I say this afternoon, because it's in the afternoon. There's a beef of the bear. At least the bears don't kind of, you know, worry you that much. I don't know, like, have I got it on the wrong setting? I've got the revenge attacks and the occasional attacks or whatever. I've got it set to, you know, everything. Oh, man, I'm really going to have to try to move these wind turbines, because that's the place they attack a lot. Oh, I tell you what. I know what we should do. Just have a quick look at the wind turbines themselves. Are these damaged as well? Like, what happens if they're hanging on by... Oh, I can see a guy. Oh, man, he's coming. You know what? What happens if I meet him? Now, is it just... haven't got a bandage on me. Hang on, can I make one? Yeah, I can. Where's my bandages? Probably by the time I've made it. Actually, I've got to go get something to eat too. Is he going to throw it in there or not? No, it doesn't. I'll use it from there. Yes, that is something I should make a few more of. Tell you what. See, you know what? That's not too bad. That kind of loot, I suppose. But I don't know, like, he was shooting me, but you don't know if he had, like, another 2 or 3 grenades. And the thing is, I don't know who he is. Like, is he the hunter from the top there, or is he someone else? I don't know. I really need to lift that fog of war that's around the map so I can see what's going on, I think. Anyway, it makes it interesting, I suppose. Alright, let's just throw these guys back. Oops. Just realised I still had one more. Put all those back in there. Now that they've been done, I'll do that. Back to where we should be. Now my veggies are down a bit, water's down a bit. I'll grab a steak or two, maybe another potato. Yeah, haven't had much chance to go out and harvest any animals, really. I thought I had those in a different position. Anyway, I'll leave it like that. What actually happened to the power and the mast? The power is still way up, despite that running all the time. See, that's pretty good. That got a fair bit of gear back in there, in terms of the fragments. Oh, just going to say, we got distracted. Let's have a look. So I guess, yeah, all this really needs to be upgraded. Then I don't have as much worry. It kind of copes with that damage. What's that saying? 400, 400. Oh, these did get damaged. How's that? 241. Oh, wow. So what's that say? 134. I'm going to read the tiny writing here. 104. Oh, man. So they'll need to be repaired. Hang on. Without falling in the water. Let's grab our hammer back. Problem is, I don't know what it's going to ask for. Ingots, alloy sheets. I can't tell until I do this. So I really should be just moving them somewhere else. Move them up on top of the roof or something. Where is it? Oh, okay. So they're all the same? Yeah, copper and... Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's pretty easy, I suppose. I thought it said 1, but is that 1 every time you repair it, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what this is, so I'll just take a big chunk. That's probably easier. Go out and repair them, then I should try to move them away from there. I mean, it looks more realistic if it's on top of the house somewhere. 1. Yeah, okay, so 3. Okay, back to normal. So, yeah, it's going to cost you a little bit. Probably more expensive, really, in terms of the electrical components, rather than the copper. That's not a big deal, but... I don't want another guy showing up here. I mean, if I just upgraded this, I wouldn't have to worry about spending all these nails and stuff trying to repair it, but... just for the time being. They actually survived pretty well, considering they got damaged from the grenades and stuff. That's the tiniest amount. Oh, they got a fair bit of damage. Can you not repair it from the outside here? Oh, maybe, I don't know. That's 600 out of 600. 574? I thought it would need repairing. Oh, I don't know. So yeah, there's the guy up there. Got his little fire going still next to the waterfall there, or just in front of the waterfall. I think it looks like he might have extended the top of his base a bit, and I'm sure I can see someone walking around up the top up there. Unless that's the shadow of the... Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second, that's a green torch. There's a rogue just there. Hang on. He must have been down there fishing. No? Or is he building a base? Hang on. There's no one down here. Unless... Oh, I can see a fire way up here. Unless he's come down to here to fish. Because I was certain I just saw a little green torch running around down here, so he might have been down at the lake fishing. Isn't that funny? When they turn the little torches on, you can kind of see them moving around. Anyway. I don't know. The front of the garage is actually fairly strong. Maybe that's the best place to attack them from. I don't know. Alright, so where were we up to? We could still move those. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm a bit devastated by that. Still kind of going, wow, they actually took out 5 wind turbines. What a pain in the... Eat another steak. Potato. Drink of water. Alright, I'm up to scratch again. Yeah, how painful. Alright, I thought I had a lot more alloy sheets, but I think what I was thinking of was the scrap. Because I've still got 150 scrap there. Oh man, I need to do a lot more running around and grinding, I think, somehow. But yeah, I'm just trying to remember. I think it was 6 pearls per solar panel, was it? I think it was. Yeah, it's cost 3 circuit boards, and then it was 150 mass, and therefore that's why I was gathering a lot of biofuel. Damn it. Oh, I can't believe that. How much biofuel have I got? See, I can remember when I had, what was it, 600, 800? I'm not sure how much I had, but I had a lot of biofuel. I guess I was harvesting animals, and, you know, you keep getting the Macindal plants every now and again, that kind of thing. Gee, they're painful. Especially when they do that kind of damage. I mean, I didn't know they took out the wind turbines. I might have been more likely to reload the game if I had known they'd done that much damage, but I don't know, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I've kind of reduced my wind turbines and now I just keep pumping resources into the solar panels, because they do seem to do a much better job than the wind turbines. But I kind of like that feeling, knowing there's some wind turbines doing some power generation when it's a bleak kind of day and the solar panels aren't doing well, especially during winter. Oh, I don't know. Maybe down the track I'll keep pushing for more solar panels and a few more wind turbines. I don't know. Nothing in there, eh? I should go out and do some harvesting of animals, really. So what can I do now it's night time? Really I could just go out and harvest stuff during the night, but gee, it's hard to see. I might make... Hang on, so I've still got... After making another 3, get me 10 bandages. Yeah, see, this is the thing, like, I've got how much... I've got too many cloth anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 550, 50 on me. I've got 600 cloth. Crying out loud, Trev. Just make lots of bandages and just use them when you need to, I guess. It's the health kits that I'm probably more worried about going through, because they're fairly expensive. Oh, they're not too bad. They use a piece of cloth each, but honestly, I've got a lot of medicinal tonic. It'll just be chewing through a bit of biofuel here and there. Where is it? See, I've got like 185 medicinal tonic. Yeah, I should just make some. I really should, shouldn't I? Hang on. Let me just take that out. Let's just make 5 biofuel, then we'll make some more of the health kits. Ah, not again. Ah, man. Jeez. Ah, man, will you stop that? Where are they? Stop ducking on me. Was it just the one guy? I tell you what, it's so much better. I guess it's cool in one way. If he brings gears and stuff like that, that's a little bit more useful. I don't know who... That looked more like a hunter to me. Where did he throw that, by the way? 14... 600, 1400. No? There you go, 1345, so it must have hit that one. Oh, I did a bit of damage to that. Yeah, I think really this alloy sheet stuff is the way to go. Do you do damage to any of these? Yeah, that one he did. Oh man, but it's so much better. The Molotovs do some damage, but nothing like the grenades. I don't know whether they try to focus on the BCU or not, I don't know. Any hoot. So, what are we doing again? We're looking at more of these. Another 5. So we'll get these going. And we'll, I was going to say we're going to run out of space for, the grubs. We seem to be getting way too many grubs. Alright, let's throw that in there. Actually, I do have an awful lot of kelp in here. It's like 92 kelp. So it's almost like every episode of Subsistence now I get some sort of an attack. Like I said, it makes it interesting, but it's a bit time consuming and you don't get to do the stuff you really want to do, I suppose. Okay. Should I just... should I... Like, it's not... Yeah, I don't know. It's not that bad. So, what am I using here for, repairs again? Didn't use alloy sheets, did he? No, it's just nails. Okay. It was only the one hit, really. Any up here? No, one of these panels. Or was it 2 panels? That one. I think that's it. Yeah, if it's just a plank here and there and a nail here and there, then it's not a big deal. Okay, let's put our hem back. Go back to... there's a fair few in there, actually, eh? Let's craft another bandage. Oops. Alright, well, base is kind of a bit secure, but now after that attack, I don't know what that means now. I'll probably be safe for the next little bit because they've attacked. I should get back and pay another visit, that's what I feel like doing. Nah, look, I'll leave them for a little bit. I'll just go out and grind a little bit. Actually, the one thing I'll make a few more planks. Gather a few more bits of timber while I'm chasing down the drops, the crates around the place and whatnot. It seems like they don't do enormous amounts of damage. I've got the vest on here, so probably a bit safer than I was down in the caves. Yeah, that was horrific down in the caves. There's a lot of guys down there. And they really don't give you much return on what you're using up. Like, give you a few more 9mm pistol bullets. You kind of feel like, well, maybe I should just be using 9mm pistol bullets in return. But, you know, I think it's better to get up close and personal with them with the shotgun. Or the revolver. That's what I think. Where's this grizzly bear? He was around here just before. Must be over this side somewhere. Yes, I went through a bit of scrap. I mean, I don't mind so much if we're using the alloy sheets to harden the base, because it's going to be really hard for them to destroy. Wonder that damn bird's not back again. Damn bird! Yeah, haven't seen him for a while, eh? Oh, there's the black bear up there. It's probably the one I was thinking of. There's another rabbit. Which direction are you going? Can I get him from there? That's a... Can! Oh, the bear won't mind. He won't mind. Not when he's eating... I need more food anyway, so that's the reason why I thought, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just a stupid black bear. They never give you much. Grizzlies are a bit different. have to go and cook that up. One thing I have noticed in this new morning in Subsistence... Oh, there's a deer up there. I haven't seen crates yet. They've got to start spawning in, surely. Come on, game. You know when I need something, it just bing, pops in. Kind of. Is that a crate over there? What is that? Or is that scrap? No, it's a crate. Thank you, game. A crutch. I always think when the game gives you that, it's like a... Well, you're about to break a leg. No, I'm not. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Actually, that's something I should check. How many lockpicks do I have on me at the moment? 3? I do. This normally means I'm overdue for a locked crate somewhere. Hey, I tell you what. Can we go the deer? If we're fairly close to him. Without... Ugh, damn it. Stand still. I'm crouched. I have no idea whether I'm downwind or not. Will you stop walking? Walk into a bear. There you go. Put your head up. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that for ages. Oh, there's a crate. Just do a headshot with one bullet. Is that a grizzly just there? Yeah. That's... Oh, not one bit of biofuel. No animal fat whatsoever. Damn it. So what does the game give me instead? Just one little medicinal plant. Oh, there you go. Gave me some scrap. I'm just in one of those moods at the moment. Here, come here. Buffhead. That's what you get. That's what you get. Oh, that's better. Give me 4 animal fat. Yay. Now go back. Wash up. Didn't get a massive amount in terms of crates though. This morning in the game. Well, certainly kind of cleaned up this peninsula a bit, eh? Alright, let's go down through here, wash our hands. Go back to base. We've done a little bit of strengthening, but I want to do a fair bit more. But yeah, very, very resource intensive, I guess you could say. Alright, let's keep this going. A few more in there. We got time to drop that off. Anything else? The grub can go back in there. Oh man, I got a fair bit of stuff, haven't I? Let me just do that off there. Let's just fill both of these up. Animal fat goes in here. Actually, how many have we got in here? Man. Okay. Alright, that'll probably work. Hang on. That, and then we'll butcher him. Sorry, dude. Butcher him. There you go. That works alright. And in the meantime, I'll grab a little bit more of this and put it back in there. At least I've finally got some rendering of biofuel happening. actually, let's just take care of fruit and veg and water. There was a liver in here. I might just eat the liver and keep the 2 rabbits. I think that's the way to go. The liver's probably gonna be enough for me to eat, I think. Takes a little bit longer, so we can throw that in there. Sometimes when you're eating food, you just want something that kind of gives you a bit of a top-up, but doesn't necessarily mean consuming a whole entire cooked liver. So we'll eat the whole liver. Let's see how far up it goes. It's basically maxed. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Alright, well, we've done that. I think it might be worthwhile for me just to go out for a little bit longer. I'm going to go for a run up here because it almost feels like it's going to rain. I'm pretty certain the hunters are done for the day, I would think. I don't know whether those guys that are coming towards me look like hunters. They don't look like rogues with no shirts or anything. Oh, there's a crate up here. I'm not sure actually whether the hunters definitely do the revenge thing and come out and attack you now and again, blah blah blah. But what do the rogues do? Do the rogues just stay where they are and they only have interaction with you if you have interaction with them? Like, is that how it works? I don't know. Yep, the more scrap the merrier, so... This is not the best place just here. I mean, you'd hear a growl if you were making noise and getting close to them, I suppose, but you walk through there and you run straight into a bear. That's what I'm after. More scrap. Thank you, game. Going over this way actually makes me think, well, where are the other hunters' bases? Because the guys that come and attack me, they could be way over here somewhere, and I don't know they've got a base here. The Alpha Bravo Charlie guys, wherever they are. There's a grizzly. A bit of potassium on the side there. I'm really after these guys. So this crate and the one to my right. A few more resources, I guess. It's really just replacing a lot of the loot that I've taken. Oh, there's a piggy. Should we try to kill a piggy? I wonder if I can kill the piggy with the rifle one shot in the head. How close can I get to piggy? Two shots. Saves on my shotgun stuff though. Give me that biofuel! Yay! Well, biofuel to be, it's actually technically animal fat, Trev. That wasn't too bad. Can't quite see Mr. Rabbit. Damn it! I didn't break it though. Which way's he going? Ping ball machine. Alright, I know he's just there. Where did my arrow go? Just here? Because I didn't hear it break. There he is. Good boy. Sit. Back to Old Faithful. How many have I got? 17's getting down a little bit. Certainly not a disaster by any means. There's a crate! I can see a crate. Alright, let's grab this and this. Oh, that had more scrap in it. Thank you, game. Very happy. Come on, there's normally a crate in here somewhere. There's normally a bear around here somewhere too. Or a wolf. There's another crate on the beach. Oops. Grab that while I'm here. There you go, another piece of scrap as well. You gotta pretty much grab everything you can. Is that a beef of the bear? It is a beef of the bear. 2 rabbits! Yeah, that'd be right. Run towards the bear. Or one did. I need this scrap, Mr. Bear, so I'm sorry. He's probably far enough away. Where did Mr. Rabbit go? Wouldn't mind another rabbit. I think I'm gonna spook him. Did he go inland? Oh, don't tell me it's a black bear. Oh, there he is! Shotgun him. I can't do that. Whoop! There he goes. Ah, come on! Straight over to the bear. Oh man. Yeah, I want my rabbit, dude. Sorry. Scrap is still there. It's why that bird didn't come down. How can that bird come down and attack the bear? Try to eat the bear. Well, you know what? At least we're getting some decent biofuel back. Which isn't such a bad thing. No more crates just here. Well, we've taken out the bear. Area might be a little bit safer. That's not scrap, is it? There's a couple of rocks. Alright, well. Oh, there is another one. There's another crate. Just for me. Gee, there's a lot of fibre around. Maybe I should be making more of the fuel bricks because I've got so many of them. Oh, there's the other rabbit. Oh, there he goes. Oh dear, I still think he's funny. Well, that's a pretty good day of looting and animal grinding, I suppose. Time to probably go back home. Oh no, I think I do see a pearl. That's a pearl. Can't go home without the pearl. I've got space yet. Oh, there's 2 pearls. Is that one? Yes, there is. And some sandstone. Okay. You know, I have to do this, obviously. There's going to have to be an episode fairly soon where I go build a whole bunch more power. That's the whole key to this game, really, is the power. I didn't realise they'd taken out my stupid wind turbines. Man! My fault for having them so close to the front, though. Ah, well. Live and learn, I guess. Actually, it probably also means we're going to have to do another couple of pearl diving sessions, I suppose. Especially with the hotter weather, there's no ice around. Always a hunter. What do you do if you're way out, whoop whoop, travelling around the place and your base gets attacked? I guess they only kind of attack it for a while and then they kind of back off a bit, you know. Nothing like a chicken on the way home. Well, I can't argue with that not being enough resources for the day. How the boxes have come back to this area. Holy dilly, that's a lot of loot. There's just stuff popping up everywhere. I can see another crate way over there, but if I don't stop, I'll never get back home. Alright people, I'm going to have to leave this episode here. At least I've got a lot of stuff on me, which is absolutely fantastic. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'm going to put everything away off camera, but yeah, that was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome amount of loot, and I've got some biofuel that can happen now. Not sure. Maybe next episode I should go and visit this guy. I don't know. Not sure whether that would be worth it or not. He's going to build up stuff over time, so maybe I should. Maybe we should do that next episode. We'll go and visit him again up there. Alright people, I will leave this episode here. If you've enjoyed today's episode, you can please help the channel immensely by smashing the like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, you can super help the channel out by considering subscribing. Alright, thanks everyone. Cheers.